Hey guys, Chaz here, and we have another blog post for you today and another challenge slash puzzle to do. So this one's a little bit tougher than the one we've done yesterday. The puzzle I've done yesterday, I think I was something like 21 pence out, which is it's not too much out, but it is more than I was expecting. I was expecting to be a little bit more closer, but you'll see what the proper answer was in just a few seconds. But we got a new blog post, explain some of the challenge, and then I'll get into the challenge and how to do it. So anyway, this is the blog post. It's called Against the Clock. It's the 22nd of October, and yeah, this is what it says. So, whoops. Well done, everyone, particularly Mr. Hemmons and Mr. Bars. It looks like Hawker underestimated you with that economical puzzle, and now he's raising the stakes with a new, tougher challenge. This one looks particularly nasty, and we only have until the lights go out in Korea on Sunday to figure out the solution. So you'd better get to work on it fast. It looks like the kind of thing we're working together could really help. Many hands make light work. Meanwhile, I'm working on a way we can put some secrecy back into this project. Watch this space carefully. Okay, so you can click on any of these two links and it will take you to this page. Now this is the AQ Hawker website, and this is the new blog post for today. As you can see the picture here, I'll explain that in a second. So up here it says, the trophy remains intact, I see. At least one of you has a sense of value, or perhaps a puzzle-solving brain. There is some virtue in that. As for the rest of you, let's test your strength in depth. An intelligent person is quick to learn. They do not repeat mistakes, and they assimilate knowledge quickly. I therefore expect that the following challenge should not tax you unduly, though I also expect that there are those among you not up to the task. The weaker ones will rely on the stronger individuals to carry the shield of intelligence and shelter behind them. Such is life. Let's see how many of you are shield bearers. I have a small challenge for you, a challenge that will teach you the value of time and the price of wasting it. You have cost me a good deal of time and effort, and I want you to recognize just how valuable it is. I want 10 of you to complete this puzzle and send me the complete 3-word solution at aqhawker.com. You have until the start of Lewis's next race. Begin. Now, Lewis's next race is on Sunday. I'm not exactly sure what country it's in, but it's on Sunday. It's the Formula 1, if anyone doesn't know. But I'm guessing if you're on this site, then you know, or you at least looked up who Lewis Hamilton is. But anyway, so this was the puzzle we done yesterday. I think mine was four dollars 54. I think mine was. So I'm 21 pence out. But you know, I was close though. I was close. But according to this, not close enough. So anyway, the challenge. Now you can click any of these 3 links. It really doesn't matter. Now when you click it, it will download a PDF file, which is this. This is the PDF file that comes up. So as you can see, it looks like a bunch of squiggly lines. No, it's not. As you can see, one has a short hand and one has a big hand. So you can tell they're clocks, obviously. So what you have to do is, if you look down the bottom, it says time will tell. A new word every 26 minutes. So what you have to do, this is where it stumped me. Because at first I thought that what I was doing was I was writing down all the times that are displayed on here now, and what I was doing was I was adding 26 minutes and then writing those times down. But what you actually had to do, because I checked up on this because I was stumped and I needed a little bit of help, so I checked up on this, and what you needed to do was actually draw 26 minutes added onto this in like different colours, so you could like distinguish it. So basically, add 26 minutes onto this, and 26 minutes onto this one, onto this one, onto this one, onto this one. You get the idea. You add 26 minutes onto each of those, and then you draw where the hand will go. So it'll be something like up here, and you draw where you think, well, you draw where the 26 minutes comes up to, so the big hand and the little hand, you draw it off to the sides, or wherever, just wherever 26 minutes comes to, you draw it from here. And you draw all these up, and you do the same thing for all of them. Same thing for all these ones down here. Make sure you do it in a different colour though, otherwise you won't find out what to do. And once you've done that, that will then create 3 words out of these. It's very clever, but unless you're good at riddles, or not so much a riddle, but understanding what these little things mean, then you're not really going to get it, because that's where I was stumped. I was just writing the times down on a bit of paper here, and then writing the new times down once I added 26 minutes onto it. But what I should have been doing is, instead of writing the added times on, I should have just been drawing them on here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video, and well, it's not that it's going to matter to you because it's going to be instant for you, but I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to scan in to my computer the picture that it looks like, because I've drawn it all up now. I've printed off the picture and I've drawn up the times on the sheet. I've added the 26 minutes on each one of these clocks, and it adds 3 words to it. And I'll just pause the video now, I'll scan it into my computer, and then you can have a look and see what it looks like after that. So, it's going to be instant for you, but I'll see you in a second. Well, in like a millisecond. You get the idea. Okay, so now I've scanned the picture in. If I zoom in, you can see what I was talking about before, about the clocks. So if you look back on the PDF, it says here a new word every 26 minutes. So if you look up here, this top line, these top group of clocks here, actually makes up the word tempus. Now what you had to do, if you want to try this you can, but what you had to do basically was, the first word that with the first group of clocks up here, you had to add 26 minutes on, as it says down here, a new word every 26 minutes. You had to add 26 minutes actually onto the clock. So the first one you add 26 minutes on, and that would add on this. But if you start from here, and you get the hour one would go just about here, and the hour one goes this side, and then the minute one goes this side. You do the same thing for this clock here, which makes up the T. Then the one down here, you do the same thing as you did for the first one. Add 26 minutes on, and it does the E. For these group ones, makes the M, and so on. That was the easy part, was making the first word. Now the second word, you can see that there's red and black pen from where it marked the clocks. The first one you had to do was only one movement, so you only added 26 minutes on once. And the second word, which was fugit, you had to rotate the clocks 26 minutes twice. So the first time you done 26 minutes, which would be where these black lines are, was where that ended up, and then you rotate it again 26 minutes from where the black line started, and then you get the F, or what dictates as F here, because the lines are slightly off, but you see where the F comes from. The second one, the U, is the same thing. You do you rotate it twice, so from where the blue lines are, you rotate it once, and then you get the black lines. You rotate it again 26 minutes, and you get the red ones, makes a U. Same thing for the G, I, and T. So the first word we have was tempus. Second word is fugit. Now the third one, as you can see, the third word's Lewis, was basically the same thing again as I've been explaining for the above words, but the third one was, instead of rotating it once or twice, you rotate it 3 times, which was the tough part of this puzzle. So as you can see here, the original time goes here, along here, and up there. So that was the original clock. Now you add 26 minutes on, and we done the black. So the black would be original 26 minutes would be here and here. Then you add the blue one for the second rotation, which means it would go this down this way, and then the blue would just be slightly next to the black, just there. Then you do the third rotation, and the blue would move straight on, and the minute hand would go straight up. So that makes the L. You just do the same thing for the E, W, I, and S. Just rotate each one the certain amount of times, like the first one once, second one twice, and the third one 3 times. So you come up with the words Tempus Fugit Lewis, which I typed into Google, and it means the Tempus means time, and Fugit means flees. So time flees or time flies, depending on, like, you know, how you want it to be said. But time flees and time flies is the same thing, but that's what Fugit means. So it means time flies Lewis. So I'm not exactly sure what that means as like the whole 3-word thing, but obviously these puzzles are actually meaning something. Now, we've been discussing these on the forums, and people seem to think that these puzzles are just making up, like preparing us for something bigger that's going to be happening either this month. It'll be during this episode anyway. So, but when I see it, you'll see it. So you know, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, if you still want to participate, then you can still send these words, as it says down here. Send the correct 3-word answer to aq@aqhawker.com. I have done that. So, you know, the 3 words are Tempus, Fugit, and Lewis. They've been sent off, and you know, hopefully they're the right answer. Well, they are the right answer. So at least I got the second puzzle right, because the first puzzle I was like 11 minutes out, but second one I done fine. So anyway, that's all there is today. I'll post up again when the next blog post is, and there'll probably be another challenge. Then maybe that'll be Monday or Tuesday. Like, they skipped a couple of days before during each puzzle, so the second day maybe they'll have more puzzles for us to do. Maybe it might be a bit harder this one, maybe a bit easier, but there's always people on the forums to help. So if you want to check the forums out, I'll leave a link below so you can do that. The link to the blog post that I talked about earlier will also be in the description below. The website will be there, and the AQ Hawker website with the links to the PDF file, and everything is there. So if for anything to do with this week's puzzle, just look in the description below and you can check out everything you need to. So anyway, that's really all there is to do. This one was a bit tougher than the one before, but we got there eventually after some help. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next blog post, which should be Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.